I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost, get the ushers. No.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 5 of the NFL.
EA Sports coverage of the National and M&T Bank Stadium. In store here between the Cleveland Browns and the season already in the rearview mirror. EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd. They feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
Receiving team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Mayfield now from the 50. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's complete to Richard, the running back. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
J.K. Dobbins.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Now Jackson on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard.
Jackson from the shotgun. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
At the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. A second broken tackle. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
What was that, man?
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Here's a... Pass swung out left to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Browns' 43-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Myles Garrett. A loss of 7.
Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Browns drive about to get started. I have to be thrilled with that first drive that got him.
All week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Landry again, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. First carry for Nick Chubb. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard gain on the play.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Browns 7, Ravens nothing.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
First down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Malik Harrison.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
At the 8-yard line.
That one goes for 24 yards. Throwing, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
From 4 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down?
Will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On 2nd down, Richard, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 31-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 4.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Cyber is on for the point after.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the 1st half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here, complete. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this session with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we now proceed to the start of the second half.
Browns 21.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Mayfield looks to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.